Good morning. I don't know why I say good morning, because odds are you're not watching this in the morning. I guess you might be. All one of my regular watchers. It's Friday morning. I'm on my way to work. Today is, I'll say, a happy day. An exciting day. It's the first day of the new Premier League season. Yay, Premier League. Woohoo. Exciting because nobody really knows what's going to happen. I was thinking this morning about all the pundits, not just Premier League, but sports pundits in general. What a gig! What a gig. Oh, this is what I think is going to happen. 6 months later, it didn't happen. Well, they had injuries and they had coaching changes and the locker room wasn't quite right, and they had a couple of games rescheduled with weather, and they had to deal on three fronts. They were in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and Champions League, and they were. Yeah. It's just great. You don't have to be right. In fact, some of the guys who are most often wrong are the ones that get all the publicity because they're wrong, not because they're right. When they're right, nobody says anything about it because nobody ever gets it all right. Ugh. Same thing in any other sport. I don't see anybody but the Philadelphia 76ers winning the championship this year. I don't know how you can do it without having Joel Embiid go off for 50 points. Well, because it just doesn't happen. But anyway, so yeah, Paul Merson, who's notoriously anti-Spurs, I think he actually, I don't know if he played for Arsenal or not, but he's definitely an Arsenal fan. He hates Spurs. And he's always wrong. Oh well, it's funny to me. So 4:33, and they're already like a whole lot of cars at the dialysis place. I just can't get over that. So I will go to work. I will go home, get my father cleaned up, fed, medicated, all that good stuff. Get him to dialysis around 10. And the only thing I need to do today after the dropping him off is the grocery store. I'm going to really try to stick to this new kind of way of laying things out. I just want Monday and Friday to be grocery stores. Now, once a month or so, I'll have to go to the bakery to get him his quiche. But is quiche plural for quiches? Is it quiches? Anyway, about once a month, I'll go get some quiche. How about that? And other than that, I need to stick to my errands on Wednesday. That way I should be able to leave myself enough time to get something done cardio-wise, at least, before I go back to pick up my father at dialysis. So that's what we're going to do today. I got to get some produce. I got to get some meat. And a couple other little things I need to try to make sure I remember. So, I'm trying to tell if this guy behind me has his high beams on or not. Kind of looks like he does. Anyway, so almost at the workhouse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's high beams. And I'll talk to you later. Alrighty. Father is at the dialysis clinic. Whoops. Don't look which way you're going before you know where you've been. Is that what I'm trying to say there? Good. All right, so I just got a phone call / voicemail telling me that I have a prescription to pick up at a different CVS. And it's one that I'm going to need in a couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and go get it. Wasn't on the schedule of things to do, but I have time and I'd rather do it now than later. Because I think I'm going to need it Monday, or actually like Sunday night. So I'm just going to go now and get it. It's my freestyle sensor. And as I may have mentioned on here, a timer 800 that I like to put it on after my shower at night, and I don't activate it till the next day. So I think it's going to be Sunday night after my shower. It might be Monday night after my shower, but I don't want to come over here Monday either. So I just go ahead and get it over with now and then go to the grocery store. So yeah, work was fine. It was just more of the same. My neighbor who teaches a class in the morning had a heart attack a few months ago. She's a woman of an age where they are very concerned about heart disease and heart issues, and in spite of being healthy and active, she had a heart attack. So, but also being healthy and active, she recovered pretty quickly, and I think today was supposed to be her second, maybe third class back, and she wasn't there today, which makes me nervous at this point. I think probably everybody's a little bit like, I hope she's okay, which is probably going to go on for a while, but certainly it's going to go on so close to the time in which she had the issue. So anyway, there was that. That was about the only unusual thing today, other than the delight, the absolute joy I was given this morning listening to three gentlemen who I'm certain one of them has a college education. I'm not so certain about the other two, but only the one that I believe is. I'm going to say certain is. To listen to the three of them discuss the validity or lack thereof of the COVID virus was quite fun. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Even when the scientists and doctors can't agree on things, what are three schmucks at the gym going to conclude? What kind of resolution are they going to come to? So anyway, that was quite fun this morning. And then I had a rash of really talkative people wanting to come ask me questions. That was kind of interesting. Ate up a lot of time. Like one lady, seriously, 20 minutes at least. So anyway, let me pull into the drive-thru here, and I'll let you just tag along for a second. I don't usually come to this pharmacy, but I am glad to come to one that has a drive-thru. So we'll see how quickly they respond. Not off to a great start. This is the pharmacy that has so many people working in there. Like, I normally go to the CVS at Target, and there's one, sometimes two people. This one has like 7. So I don't understand why I'm still sitting here, not even having been spoken to yet. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? And I see there's customers, but not 7 customers. I'll be back. Alright, so yeah, it took longer than it should have, but I get it. Once the guy came to the window, it was quick and easy, which is what I knew it would be. Because I've hit my out-of-pocket deductible, so they didn't even have to exchange any kind of currency, plastic or otherwise. I just needed them to look at it on the computer and give it to me. Yeah, so that little side trip wasn't too bad. Now I am going to go get gas in my truck and go to the grocery store. So on the Upside app, which gives you cash back per gallon when you buy gas, it's You can use it at other places too, but I just always do it with gas. I don't look for restaurant deals or anything. First, I don't eat at restaurants very often. Certainly the ones that I've seen on there would not be ones that I would go to. But yeah, it's always pretty good. It's always nice to get a little bit of price, a discount on the price is how I always look at it. I don't look at it as cash back. I look at it as I'm getting a discount on the gas. But here lately, like I was looking for it the other day when I was out and about, was going to fill up. I couldn't find any gas station that was giving me more than a couple of cents per gallon. Kind of annoying. But today I saw a couple better options, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for gas. All right, kids, here we go. It is a couple minutes before 2. We are heading back to the dialysis clinic. If you look at me and say, "Hey, Chris, your hair looks just like it did earlier, and you don't look like you sweated at all," well, that's because I didn't. I got my groceries, which did not take very long because I really didn't have a lot to get. I think that's the first time in ages and ages that I went to the grocery store and spent less than $100. Came home, cut up my father's fruit for the next few days and put the groceries away and had myself a little snack, and then finished some laundry and made my bed and just chose to chill out and not do any exercise. I would say I'm going to regret it, but in a way I already do because there's a Premier League match at 3, as I mentioned, and I'm going to watch it. What do I expect from it? Well, I expect a home win. I expect it to be ugly, to be honest. I don't know that Fulham is going to be able to keep up with Man U. If they do, they do. If they don't, I'll go to the garage when it's out of hand, or I perceive it to be out of hand. It may not be out of hand, but yeah. So all likelihood is I won't be going to the garage until closer to 5, which is fine. Fridays are always tough for me to get going anyway, just because I'm tired, and that's fine. I almost fell asleep sitting there, and that would have been bad, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I'm done with my work for the day. When I say work for the day, I include my father in that. We'll have dinner to make, which I really can't even remember what we're doing for him for dinner. But yeah, and that'll be that. And we'll chill out the rest of the day. I'm excited to have Premier League back, and we'll just go from there. So hopefully the old guy won't be too long. We can get him home and plop him in front of the TV. And that'll be that. I'm going to go now because my heart's being weird.